So in this video, I'm going to show you how I made about $1,500 trading GBPUSD right here. So let me show you exactly what happened right now. All right, so let's go to the higher time frame and I show you what was actually happening. So the market has been pushing to the upside. As you can see that the overall trend of this market is bullish. However, because of that, I came here. I was looking to actually buy from this level right here. So I saw this nice drop based rally with a break of structure to the upside, and there was liquidity right here. So as the market was coming, I wanted the market to come into this POI. Perhaps I over refined this POI. The market just tapped into a bigger zone and then decided to move to the upside. So if you can actually zoom in from here, you're going to realize that if I'd gotten this big order block, which is from here to here, which is about 17 pips, I would have potentially gotten in from the first move right here. However, as you can see, this market didn't tap into this zone right here. Therefore, the market kind of left me, right? However, what I did was I went to the lower time frame. Because the market didn't touch into my initial zone, I went to the lower time frame and I waited to actually see a change of character and the reaction to that particular level right there. So if you come to the 3 minutes time frame, because my bias was to the upside, I went to the lower time frame after this market actually came to this level right. So the market tapped into this zone and then pushed to the upside. And when I saw that, I waited for a break of structure, which we had. We had this break of structure right here and another break of structure right there. And once I had that break of structure, all I waited for was for the market to pull back. So the market pulled back. The first touch that was actually here, and this when I actually entered right here. Once the market pulled back with this wick, I was able to execute this trade to the upside right here. As you can see, the market tapped into our zone, and then the market started to push in our direction. As you can see from here, we saw the market started to move in our direction beautifully. A lot of retracements, and at the end of the day, the market ended up going about 1 to over 1 to 1 to 10, 1 to 11 risk reward ratio. And my initial target was like 100 pips. The market ended up going in profit over 70 pips. And once I saw the market start to reverse, breaking this structure to the downside, and that's when I was able to actually get out of this market right here. And everything was shared in our private community. As you can see, this was my entry. We were able to enter from here. The market was like after reacting, the market started moving our direction. Our stop loss was like 8 pips, and my target was like 100 pips right here. And you can see that once the market started to move in our direction and we're in profit right here, I was able to ask the community to go break even. And apart from that, you can see that the market continued to move in our direction. And at this particular point, we had to secure about a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio by moving our stop loss below here so that we get paid. And then the market continued to go in our direction, and after that you can see that the market actually even went further, coming to this level right here. And when I saw the market reversing, I had to ask the community to actually close this trade with about 6 hours. The other reason why I ended up closing this trade is because we had this level right here. This is most likely the reason why the market ended up reversing, because there was a zone right here, a supply zone right there, which most likely caused this reversal. Otherwise, this was a beautiful trade. However, let me show you what happened the other day. So yesterday we saw GBPUSD right here. Let me show you. I didn't make a video about this, but let me show you right now. So you can see that yesterday we took the same sell setup on GBPUSD right here. Beautiful trade, rather base drop supply zone. The market came into our zone. We executed with about 6 pips stop loss and 75 pips target. The market started to move in our direction beautifully, and we moved our stop loss to break even. And then at this particular point, the market beautifully actually reacted and continued to actually move in our direction. And then you can see that the market eventually actually ended up coming to our take profit all the way, even though it took about almost like more than 24 hours. However, the market ended up going all the way to our take profit. But it didn't just happen. You can see that the market dropped here, went back, came back, and until eventually the market ended up going all the way. So you have to find a way of paying yourself either by trading a stop loss or by taking partial. So whatever you're comfortable with, make sure you're actually consistent with that. So this is exactly what happened on this particular trade. I wanted the market to come all the way to this level right there. However, because of this supply zone right here, that's caused this reaction to the downside, and they were able to get out with about a 1 to 6 risk reward ratio after I saw the market breaking structure. It's not random. I didn't just get out because I saw the market. No, I got out because there was a change of character. You can see that the market was creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And then once the market breaks this level and breaks this level right here, it's a sign that the market is potentially changing direction. And that's reason enough for me to actually get out. And that's what happened in this particular trade. You can see that we beautifully adapted. If I wanted, I would have gotten this big POI right here. I would have gotten in from this level right here. However, my stop loss would have been huge. Let me show you. My stop loss would have been about 19 pips, and you guys know that I don't trade like that. So we end up getting in after a change of character on the lower time frame, on the 1 minute time frame, and that's what allowed us to actually catch this beautiful move right here. And as always, everything was shared in our private community like I've already shown you, and if you're not in our private community, you clearly missed out. All right, so I just thought I'll actually show you guys right here. This was my screenshot of me actually taking this particular trade and making about $1,500, and that was beautiful. I wish the market went all the way to take profit. However, we can't control the market. And I hope you found value in this video. If you have, make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section. Until next time, goodbye.